Well, good afternoon. Yes, it's afternoon instead of morning, and I'm bundled up in this shawl. My daughter-in-law gave me this, and it's nice and warm. And it's only 14 degrees. It's like 4 in the afternoon, and it's really cold out. So I was going to go to my mom's today. There were a couple things that she needed. And then I was talking to my daughter. Oh, first of all, let's have some tea. Cheers. I don't use this cup very often, but it's perfect for a cup of tea. I got this at Kirkland's, not affiliated with Costco. So, anyway, cheers. So I was talking to my daughter, and she said, "Oh, Mom, stay home. It's so nasty out there." And she said, "Your car is probably buried in the snow, and I'll go." And she's always out and about anyway. So I said, "Well, okay, if you don't mind, you know." So she's going to pick up a couple things for my mom and go visit her grandma. She said, "I haven't been there in a while. I'll go do it." She is such a sweetheart. I mean, you know, she really is. I was really blessed with my 3 children. They're just wonderful. I can't imagine my life, how it would be if I didn't have them. But anyway, so I didn't go out at all today, and I'm feeling a little bit better today. I've been trying to keep my diet very bland. And that's definitely not my favorite way to eat. But, so I'm hoping that'll help. But not only that, I started back on the proton pump inhibitors. At least for a while, I'll do that. So, and did you guys know that Walmart now delivers your pharmaceuticals with your order? So I reordered some of my pills, and those will be coming tomorrow morning with a few things that I ordered grocery-wise. So, you know, easy peasy, and it's especially for days like this where you just don't want to or can't go out. I mean, it would have taken me a good 15 to 20 minutes to dig my car out of the snow. So that's why I like having a lot of provisions in the house. So I'm sitting here in my dining room, just a different area of it, and these are all my cookbooks. It's a whole big shelf of cookbooks. So, and they're vegan and vegetarian cookbooks. And I really like looking through my cookbooks and learning things about food, but I've been doing some research on low FODMAP foods, and I'll tell you, there is so much conflicting information out there. You know, one website will say, "Don't eat this, it's high in FODMAP." The other one says, "Eat that, it's low in FODMAP." You know, and it's the same thing. So who knows? I guess it's trial and error, whatever your body can tolerate. My little Lizzie is looking out the window, and of course she has to bark. Do you guys have a barky dog? I've never had a dog that barks as much as she does. My little Allie, she was quiet. You know, she barked if somebody came to the door and rang the bell. But for the most part, she was a quiet dog. Bandit is a quiet dog. And Chloe, she was somewhere in between. She barked when it was appropriate, but, you know, she didn't bark at a leaf blowing by like my little Lizzie. So anyway, what was I talking about? Oh, well. The different conflicting information out there about what foods are low and what foods are not low. So one of my favorite foods is mushrooms, and that's on both lists. And maybe it depends on what kind of mushrooms it is. I'm not sure. But anyway, I've never noticed that mushrooms give me trouble, so I'm going to keep eating them. One has potatoes, the other has no on potatoes. There's just no rhyme or reason for anything. So I don't have a cookbook on vegetarian low food map. A lot of those things on the list have meat, and I don't eat meat. So yeah, I'm just not going to eat meat. That's my personal choice. Not that, you know, I would chastise anybody if that's what they like to eat, but it's not for me. I mean, I grew up eating meat, and I've been vegetarian for about 12 years. So, and I have no desire to go back. I just quit eating it, cold turkey, and that was the end of it. So anyway, enough about that. I was watching a video. Stephen Turley, he has a YouTube channel. His channel is called Turley Talks. And he was talking about, you know, he brings out all kinds of news articles and things like that, and does an analysis on what he learns. I've been watching him for a long time. If you don't know who he is, look him up on YouTube. Turley Talks is his channel. And he was talking about the whole situation with the new Doge department with Elon Musk. And oh my gosh, the fraud that they have found is, I can't get my jaw off the ground. It is just unbelievable with all the audits they've done and things that they've found out, especially with USAID, and what a crooked organization that is. It's just, I mean, we're talking billions and billions of dollars. They were saying Social Security, there is so much of shenanigans going on with that. They did like a breakdown of age groups and how many millions of dollars that certain age group gets from Social Security. And there were people on there over 120 years old, like they were getting millions, and they've been getting millions like forever. So if you're not sure about what's going on, I mean, not to get political, this is beyond politics. This is just crazy. The money, our taxpayer money, that they have been wasting and giving to causes that if you knew what the money was going to, you'd never pay your taxes again. So anyway, if I remember, I'll leave one of his videos, a link in the description box, if I remember. If not, you can look it up under the search for Turley Talks. And he was also talking about the infamous George Soros and all the things and money that he has funneled through USAID. So give it a listen if you have any interest. If you don't, that's okay with me too. But I like to keep up with some of these things, and just so I'm a little bit more informed. So anyway, I didn't do much of anything again today. I'm kind of taking a little mini staycation. It's just, you spend all day trying to stay warm and get cozy. So I've been doing some reading. I started reading, it's called The Story. I'm not sure who put it together, but it's the Bible in more written as a story. a timeline as a story, rather than, sometimes I find the Bible is a little bit difficult to decipher because all of it is in such ancient languages, the way they used to talk, and most of us don't talk that way anymore. So, you know, whenever you read something, you have to stop and you have to analyze. And so I thought this would be a good way to get more of a overall story, and that's what it's called, the story. I think I got it at Ollie's quite a while ago. I have a lot of books, and a lot of the books I buy because I want to read them, but I haven't read them yet. So I want to do more reading rather than just watching TV all day long, which I've done for a couple days now. And I don't know, you know, it's nice to do different things. I should pick up my paintbrush too, but I'd like to learn more about doing watercolor. And it's totally different than oils. I usually work with oils, but oils are so messy to clean up that sometimes I think, oh, I should, you know, do a painting or something. But then I think, oh, then I got to clean that up. You've got to clean it up with chemicals and all that. And it really makes kind of a mess. So, yeah, I think I'd like to get more into acrylics. They're easier to clean up, or watercolor, either one of those. And I love the look of watercolors. They're so light and airy. Oils are much heavier medium. But even when I do oils, I always, I don't like the real bright primary colors. I like to paint with more muted colors, but that's just my style. You know, a lot of people, they like the real bright colors, but that's not for me. So, anyway, somebody wanted to see my wall with my plates, my gallery wall. I don't know if I'm going to be able to show it to you or not. Yeah, let's give it a go. Well, I'm going to turn this off and come back. It is, and somebody thought they saw an owl. I don't have an owl on this wall. I have these plates. I've had them for a very, very long time. They're handmade, and I got them in Europe, in Germany, and I've had them forever. And they floated around different places in my house. So I have those hanging there, and one of my paintings. But as you can see, I like the muted colors rather than real bright colors. And another one of my paintings is over here. And I call this one Safe Harbor. I painted that quite a while ago too. And then I just have a couple of other plates that I picked up at a thrift store, and I had this frame, so I just put it around the plate. There we go. And then this one, I like scenes, like European street scenes. So I got that one on Amazon, oh, maybe last year, the year before. And then this is just a charger that I had that I stuck in this, it's like a tray, and I hung it on the wall. So yeah, that's my gallery wall, and then I have this fireplace here mounted to the wall, and you can burn those chafing dish. They're not candles, but you know what you put under a chafing dish? You can put 3 of those in there, like the liquid fuel. But I just have votive candles in there. So yeah, that's my gallery wall here in the dining room. And I just finished that like last year sometime. when I was purging some things, and I found things that I liked that I wanted to display. So that's what I got. And then this over here is my wine bar. So things I've collected over the years, the wine stands. And I just put all those on top of this cabinet. And it also has wine things in it. So that's part of my dining room. And you guys have all seen my plants. So yeah, it's a very pleasant room. I'm thinking though about getting rid of my dining room table because it takes up so much room in this room. So I'm thinking about selling this. It's a beautiful oak table and it expands. This is as small as it gets, but it expands. It has 2 leaves that are inside the table, and it's solid wood, but it's just too big and I don't use it. So I'm thinking about selling it and maybe just putting a little bistro set in here, just a small one, so I can sit in here and enjoy the room without the table taking up so much space. Anyway, that's what I'm thinking. So I'll be back in a minute. So anyway, yeah, that's what I'm thinking about doing in my dining room. I think I would really enjoy the room more if I just had a little lightweight big bistro set here with 2 chairs. Because even when I have gatherings here at my house, nobody ever sits in here anymore. I used to entertain in here, but I don't anymore. It's just, I don't know. I've said it before, everybody loves my kitchen table, so that's where we sit. And we can fit quite a few people around that because it's round. And you can fit more people around a round table than a square table. So anyway, I'm going to be getting back to doing some more relaxing. I could really get into this relaxing. I'm really enjoying myself. It's like after all the stuff, all the repairs, all the stress, all the holidays, everything that's gone on, it's like now I feel like I need to take a big deep breath and just kind of let all that stress out and just sort of renew, and then I'll get back to doing my purging. I'm doing a little bit of cleaning and purging too, but nothing major. So my daughter-in-law gave me this. It came with this little thing of paintings that Bob Ross has done. It's like a little flip chart. And it came with, she knows I love Bob Ross. So it came with this little talking Bob Ross. And he has different phrases that Bob Ross always said. So I love this little guy. So, and I have a couple of Bob Ross chia pets too that were given to me as gifts over different times. So I get both of them. One I have upstairs and one I have up here in the kitchen. And I stuck some fake succulents in it. So that's always fun. I like having some fun things around the house too. And little things like that that have meaning to me. So all right, my friends, short video today. I'm not going to go over the budget book today. I'll do 2 days tomorrow. And that's all I have for you today, my friends. So I want to wish you abundant blessings. I love you guys. Be good to yourself. Be good to others. God bless you. And I'll see you next time. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, comment, and like. It helps my channel grow. Don't forget to share, and thanks for watching.